Look at this silliness. See stunning visual of rare galaxy collision. I'll put this below if you want to look at the pictures. I'm just going to focus on the text. A rare collision of two galaxies led to a beautiful, vibrant image resembling fireworks. How many times we talked about that? That's what the fireworks represent, in my opinion. You know, it's the slavery, it's the fall of light, it's when we were cut off, it's CERN opening the gateway, it's letting all the monsters out. It's all tied together. It's all part of the same thing. The celestial system was caused when two galaxies of similar mass collided, according to the Who Cares Fancy Pants Liar Society. The shock waves formed compressed pockets of gas emissions, which then illuminated the system with vibrant, intense colors like a Catherine wheel firework. In fact, they nicknamed it Catherine's Wheel. Of course they did. And here it is mentioned in the Bible, except for in the Bible it was called Ezekiel's Wheel. Here it is. It's just a representation of CERN or the technology or whatever it is that opens the gateway and lets Satan, the fallen angels, and their little masters out. Here it is again. Same thing. Here it is again. Same thing. Here it is in every culture you can think of across the world, all talking about the same thing. Here it is some more. And this is just a little bit. I mean, there's way more. Whoops, sorry. There are way more representations than this. This is just a little bit. I mean, you could find this thing across eons and continents and centuries. This thing is, that's the only thing they talk about. Nothing new under the sun. Same story over and over again, just depicted in different ways. Sometimes it looks like this. It's just all the same thing. So, in my opinion, and look here, the galaxy, what? Of course, 30 million miles away because Saturn is the number 3 on the Kabbalistic tree of life. They're calling it Catherine's Wheel this time, in my opinion, because like they're talking about going from one age to the other, the crossing over, the going from the male side to the female side, and that's also what is Catherine. It's cat. That's the female, because that's all about worshiping the whore, right? Because slang for cat is pussy. And that's why they hold up the triangle with their little hands, because a triangle upside down is a pussy. And there's a bunch of other different ways to interpret that anyway, and how that really represents the woman's anatomy. But it's just all about going from one age to the other. And it's in the whore, the woman is the chaos side of Saturn. And I mean, we've been through this 1,000 times, haven't we? Here it is from a stupid music video. Look. I watched this yesterday. See how she's sitting next to the man in between two pillars, and then look what he does. Shoves her over to the woman. And then this whole video is about chaos. It's about the transition of one age to the other. It's about the destruction that's coming, the chaos, and then of course it's called the Vengeful One, which is all about Saturn coming back. And then let me see if I can get this for you. And what's he come riding in on? Let me get right here. Sorry, it's kind of tricky with the screencast running. Comes riding in on a motorcycle because one wheel for the beginning, one wheel for the end. Yeah? So some pretty silly stuff here. So as above, so below. So if there was a collision in quote-unquote space, then I would imagine that this is a way of letting the world know that whatever they have planned with CERN is going to work, or they certainly do expect it to work at full effect. So, pretty silly stuff if you ask me. Thank you to my subscribers. Link will be below.